Hello and welcome back to a Pokemon AlteRed Nuzlocke. This is part number 8, and we are here after going ahead and making our way up to Bill last episode. We grabbed ourselves a couple of new team members, and we are here ready to fight Misty today. So, as a quick team recap, I did go ahead and put both of the Pokemon that we caught up by Bill onto the team, actually. We have ourselves the Vinub, and we have the Luxxra ready to go somewhat appropriately leveled. I decided not to go all the way to, too crazy of a number. I feel like this should be fine for Misty, as normally she would have, like, 18 to 21. And Grubbo is currently holding the Lucky Egg, and I aim to make this the star of the show, as it is a grass electric type. No electric type coverage just yet. Instead, we're still rocking Break Swipe, Yawn, Thief, and Needle Arm. Break Swipe being that new Dragon type move TM that we picked up that lowers attack and is base 60 power. Hopefully we can get an electric type move in our next couple of levels before we fight Misty is what I'm aiming. So by having the Lucky Egg on and leading with it, we might be able to get that coverage that would be missing otherwise. Alongside that though, carefully placed into the second slot is our Vinub, Erica, Grass type Swinub with Thick Fat, which means that it can realistically, potentially I should say, take an Ice type move despite being weak to Ice, which is nice for a Water type gym because Water and Ice complement each other very well. A little bit frail, nothing too crazy on the stats, it is a Swinub after all, but we do also have Stab Mega Drain, Priority Aqua Jet, we can slow things down with Mud Shot, and we have Water Gun. This thing is in the second slot in case of double battles. I am afraid that this could be a double battle, so I'm making sure to take precautions against it, which is why we have this in second. It might not be a good idea to have this in second, because I think if it gets doubled into, it's probably gone, but I think Grubbo could probably one-shot something, and then this would be a good thing to have in second. We also have Bunt at level 20, no real changes, just, better stats. We have Luxxra, the other new Pokemon to be added to our team, which is the Bug-type Cacnea. Very fast physical attacker. It has Payback mostly for coverage. I don't think we're going to be going second on it. We have Bug Bite for a consistent move that will hit 100% accuracy for Bug-type coverage. Hidden Missile and Fury Attack are our strongest moves, though, as these can be base 125 power with 90% accuracy, which is really good. So we'll see how well those moves do if we need to bring them out. And then we have Greginald and Ignis. Greginald's there to revenge kill, fake out, charm things if we really need to, and Ignis is not coming out in this fight. So, that's the plan. That's the plan. So let's go ahead and get into it. I will speak to you just in case you have anything to say. Yo, champ in the making. Let me give you some advice. The leader, Misty, is a pro who uses water-type Pokemon. Good, I do like seeing that reconfirmed. Brock was rock types. I assume everyone's keeping their original typings. Yep, grass and electric type moves. Let's see what kind of levels we are dealing with. Splash. I'm first up. Let's do it. Okay. I am slightly afraid of the gym. Brock's gym was actually very scary. Kabuto would normally be a water type, as it would be rock water. However, now it is water... Water smashable? Aqua Jet. Okay, that's fine. 3 damage. Huge. Huge. I think you might be going for Blato. I don't know what Lato is in that name. I don't have any idea what Lato is part of. I can't think of anything that starts and ends in, or starts with something and ends in Lato. Ponytide, however, I do understand. That is a Ponyta and Tide, right? Started with Pony. That one's very obvious. I shouldn't even be proud for getting that one. I'm just gonna... Oh, okay. We're really going for priority today. Just gonna go for the Needle Arm. Not gonna think too hard about it. Just gonna smack it. That works out. Super effective damage. That's what I'm hoping is gonna happen for this entire gym. I know it's not gonna be that easy. I know, okay? I understand. But I want to believe, okay? But yeah. I tried to work out a little bit of Misty's team by thinking about what Brock had, and then I remembered that Brock had a Carvana, a rock electric type Carvana for his ace, and that has made me just infinitely more confused about what anyone could have. I think it's best just to go into it with no plan at all. Chansey. Oh. I'm getting thoughts to Pokemon Infinity where they changed the stat order on Chansey and they made it, instead of 255 HP, it had 255 attack. And it was horrifyingly scary. So if this thing has its HP stat moved somewhere else, I mean, I guess we would be in for the right thing if it is. Then I want to bonk it. We could break swipe, but it could be a special attacker. Water types are often special attackers. I don't see any secondary typing tied to it, so I'm just gonna Needle Arm. Egg secondary type. Crab eggs. Half HP exactly. Okay. Flinch. Nice. Can I just do this again? That's still very bulky. In fact, it might be, instead of specially defensive Chansey, it might be physically defensive Chansey. That's a lot of XP. I'm gonna go with physically defensive Chansey instead of specially defensive Chansey is probably what that is. I'll just quickly use a potion to heal you up to full. We're gonna keep leading with Grubbo. Erica is in second, and we will see if this is a double battle, first of all. Hi, you're a new face. Only those trainers who have a policy about Pokemon can turn pro. What is your approach when you catch and train Pokemon? My policy is an all-out offensive with Water-type Pokemon. If she also has a Chansey, that'd be interesting. That would be interesting. I want to know if it's scary or not, to be honest. Okay. Blank out mind. Do not expect anything from normal Misty. What's the first Pokemon gonna be? I don't know. Latios is a water type? Let's see. Fuck it, okay. It is single battles. That's not anything near as scary as I was thinking. Why is this on your team? We did work out it was Water Steel. But if I can just get some XP from this to hit level 22, I like that, so I'm just gonna Needle Arm. It's neutral. It's still a Sunkern stats at the end of the day. Yeah, that's nothing. Acid Armor. Interesting. I'm gonna Needle Arm again. I was tempted to yawn and see if they maybe used a potion, and then I could swap into Bun and, like, deal with the Steel type side with super effective damage, but I did not need to. We just needed to smack it with Needle Arm. Level 22. Man, no electric type move. Tragic. Serantler. So Stantler. Stantler is a water type. Hey. Hey. Oh, you're part poison. You're very purple. You're part poison. Ooh. Bunt? Can you deal with this? Bun can deal with this, right? Right? Yeah? Agility. Okay. It would have probably outsped me anyway, I would have thought. I'm going to Break Swipe and lower your attack. Poison Sting, which is stronger in this game. Space 40, because it was on our Cacnea, and I got rid of it. We'll lower your attack a bit. Break Swipe's such a good move. I'm gonna Break Swipe again. Water Pulse. This is scary. That wasn't much damage. That was really low damage. When we break through, good. Lower the attack more. I don't like the fact that I'm confused. I kind of want to swap. I don't have good swaps. Like, I would go back to Grubbo now that we're no longer going to be hit super hard by Poison Sting, but if it crits, it'll go through the attack drops, and that's scary. We do have Super Potions, so I guess we'll just Super Potion up to full and see what kind of other moves it has. Oh, the double Super Potion. Okay, okay. Alright. We've lowered its attack enough. I'm gonna go for Thief, because it should technically be 10 higher base power. Plus, we might steal an item, I guess, maybe. Water Pulse. 16 damage again. We hit ourselves in Confusion. That's what I was afraid of. I feel confident to go for an attack even at this HP. Pulse again, that's fine. If this is the scariest move it has, then we're going to be A-okay, and we can just, you know, just have to get through Confusion. Because this is how Confusion goes every time. I liked when they changed Confusion to be a 30% chance to hit yourself. Honestly, I wish they would just remove it. I really do. Because, man, I hate it. It just feels bad. We'll go for a Thief. Depending on how much damage Thief does, We break through confusion. Good. Okay. Depending on how much damage this does, it might be a 2-hit KO. Oh, what am I stealing? Poison Barb. Oh, that might explain why the Poison Sting did more damage. Okay. Gonna go for Thief once more. Water Pulse again. We're still at a point where we live a crit. Thief again. We do have AlteRed if we want to try and KO it here. Or I can heal and be safe. Why would I do that? I'm gonna AlteRed. Okay, that was dumb, but I did it anyway. Why did I do it? To be honest, I don't really know. I just did. Ebby. I'm so bad with short names. What is Ebby a mix of? What part of that is to do with water? And what part of that is the end of a Pokemon name? The Pokemon start with EB. What Pokemon end with BI? Celebi? I do not like the thought that I just had. I mean, either way, my plan is simple. I go to Grubbo regardless of what it is. I'm assuming it's water and we're gonna need alarm it, so I need to stop overthinking. Oh, Togepi! Wait, why does she get a Togepi but Brock gets a Carvana? What? Also, it's level 25. I'm still just clicking Needle Arm. I'm not super afraid. It flinched. Has a Citrus Berry. Ooh, it's the 30 HP Citrus Berry, I assume then. Rather than the 25% one, because we're playing Fire Red. Uses a potion as well. Did you not see how much damage I did with my Needle Arm, Misty? I don't think you're... This might just KO. It did. It crit. Flinch into crit. Grubbo is not here to mess around today. Grubbo heard that I needed him for this gym and decided to murder. Gulpin. That one's really easy because only one letter has changed. I can see that one. Okay. That one, in fact, all it is, one tiny line down the bottom of that, like, top point on that F is all it needs for that to look like Gulpin. I nearly misread it as Gulpin. If this is not a Gulpin, I will actually be furious. I'm staying in. You'd better be a Gulpin. Okay. Ooh. Water ground? Like a beach? He's got like sand on the bottom of his body. But then again, that looks like a mushroom. It's probably an umbrella. It's a parasol to block from the sun, like it was on a beach, not a mushroom. Right? I'm needle arming. Super effective. I'm gonna assume that was water ground. Which would mean she would have a water poison type for grass types and a water ground type for electric types? Still, not too bad. Not too bad. Way easier than Brock's gym. Way easier. Cascade Badge makes all Pokemon up to level 30 obey. That includes even outsiders you got in trades. There's more. You can now use Cut anytime, even out of battle. You can cut down small trees to open new pathways. You can also have my favorite TM. Water Pulse? Probably? Just Water Pulse. Use it on an aquatic Pokemon. Let's see if anyone can learn it. We don't really have... Well, probably Swinub if it got Water Gun. Yeah. And Grubbo. This one kind of made sense to me because it learned Water Gun and Aqua Jet for whatever reason, but Grubbo learning it? Do grass types just get more coverage in this game? Maybe. Either way, Water Pulse over Water Gun any day. Literally no reason not to do that. But yeah, that went surprisingly well. I'm pretty happy with that. I thought things were going to be really scary. I thought there was going to be some kind of like monstrous Pokemon with a setup move at the end, and it was a Togepi. And I mentally prepared myself for a Celebi when I saw its name. So that was a little bit of a whiplash. But regardless, I suppose it is time to heal up, and I guess we need to start making our way to Vermilion City. I suppose. We've still got time. Let's go ahead and start making our way over there. We can go ahead and put Grubbo out of the front now. We don't need you in front anymore with your Lucky Egg. Instead, we can move to Lucky Egg. Honestly, I want to use Fury. we're gonna put Fury in front with the Lucky Egg. Still gonna, you know, pass it around a little bit, make sure that everyone's getting their use of it. Reginald, do you have an item? You have an Aspear Berry from pickup. Okay, I kind of want to give it the EXP share. I have not been using Reginald much. I don't know if it's whether in the back of my mind I'm afraid of losing my shiny, or if it's just it doesn't have, you know, coverage that's useful yet, but I haven't used it much. Let's see what's going on over here. People here were robbed. It's obvious that Team Rocket is behind its most heinous crime. Heinous crime. Even our police force has trouble with the rockets. But can I get dig? Can I get dig from the guy up there? Those miserable rockets, look what they've done to my house. They stole a TM for teaching Pokemon how to dig holes. I was gonna use it on a Mankey or a Sandshrew. It cost me a bundle, it did. Hey, I'd like dig. Hey, stay out. It's not your yard. Huh? Me? I'm an innocent bystander. Don't you believe me? No, I'd like dig, please. I want to see if dig has changed. Remove the 2-turn part of it. Make it 70 base power, but make it 1 turn. Yuck Duck? Yuck Duck. That's such a good name. That's such a good name. Better than Kablato. I still don't know what Kablato is. It's been in the back of my mind. I'm going to Ignis. I'm assuming Yuck is poison. Oh. Okay, I thought they may have been like metal rods poking out of its head, and I thought it may have been poison steel. I just want to know typing. I assumed poison steel, but that doesn't mean that it couldn't have Aqua Jet, as coverage is whatever. I'm gonna go for Rock Smash and see if it's resisted. It is. Possibly just poison. Possibly poison water. Just gonna go for the Thief. They're a thief. They stole the TM for dig. We're gonna thief back, and we'll see if we can yoink anything, I suppose. It is neutral. Okay. Okay. I guess for now we just assume poison, and let's not think any more about it. Excavaviper. Excadrill? That sounds scary. That sounds scary. I don't like the sound of that at all. Viper sounds like, you know, poison snake like Ekans. I'm gonna stay in. Oh. Oh. Okay. To be fair, I kind of got the name right. Because I was thinking of, like, Excadrill and Viper like a snake, like a poisonous snake. And it is a ground-type excavating drill with a poisonous snake. Just the opposite way round to what I was expecting. Okay. Okay. I like it, though. I like it. I'm going to Grubbo, because this is probably a ground-type. Poison Fang. Don't like that. Don't like that. Don't like that. Ow. I assume that's just coverage because you're ground type. It could be poison and ground. I'm needle arming. Neutral. Ah, poison and ground, aren't you? We flinch. Okay, alright, I'm swapping out. I'm swapping out. I'm scared now. Poison ground, that is not a type that I do particularly well against. I guess we're going back to Bunt again. This is really silly. Man, these new typings. These new typings. Bite. That's fine. That's fine. I like the fact that you went for Bite. I'm gonna go for Break Swipe. Without speeds. Okay. I do like the idea of lowering your attack, though, for any ground type moves that might come out. That's an okay amount of damage. Probably not Accelerock range, though. So we'll just Break Swipe again. Just trying to Bite Flinch. No flinches. Those are mine. Those are my needle arming privilege. I get to flinch, not you. It's my thing. Robo 23. Still no new moves. Okay, alright. I really thought it was going to land an electric type move at some point, but that's 3 level ups now it's had with nothing. Okay, I'll return the TM I stole. And before we go and let that dude know that we have it, let's see if we can teach it to anyone, shall we? It's infinite use. He wouldn't mind. Okay, it's still the same. Still a good move, though. Bunt can learn it, which would be interesting. Fury can learn it. Rubbo can learn it. Eric, lots can learn it. Lots of coverage here. I'm going to teach it to Fury because I don't really care for payback. I would rather just bite with Bunt or something. And if we wanted to hit, like, a Psychic type, we would just go for Bug Bite. So, yeah, I'll get rid of payback. We're not going second. We're never going to get use out of it. I suppose it wouldn't be awful to teach to our starter as well, so we can have ground and rock coverage. I'm just assuming it's going to go full Makago, eventually. So, we'll give it Dig for now. Although, it would be nicer to have special moves, as its special attack is higher, but it's fine. I'm happy with getting rid of Smog, honestly. The guaranteed poison is nice. Actually could be somewhat useful for catching things that we can't yawn for whatever reason. You know what? No, I'm not going to change the moveset yet. It's not stab. I'm going to keep that as it is. I've rethought. I will, however, go ahead, let this guy know that we have gotten his trusty TM. Oh. I am going to go back and heal real quick before we continue. Alright, and let's continue on our journey. We have Vermilion ahead. Oh, we also have this route with the daycare. Any items up here? No, but we can jump all the way back around. Interesting. This route with the daycare, which is an encounter. Okay. There was no Cerulean City encounter we could get until we get a rod, but okay, let's make sure we have Rubbo in front so that we can yawn whatever this is. And let's see what our Route 5 encounter is going to be. Oh, Venonat. Okay. We're getting a lot of grass types. Which is slightly concerning, but okay. I would have probably preferred not a grass type. That would have been ideal. Especially as we still have Vineb on the team. Maybe I want to go and take Vineb off of the team for a different Pokemon so we can have more coverage, but oh well. I don't want to try and hit you with anything super scary, like Needle Arm. You might get bonked. This is kind of what Greginold is for. Weakening things, charming them if they have, like, a scary physical move, fake out damage. Yeah. Yeah, Greginold, this is kind of what you're here for. You're here to help me catch Pokemon. So we'll go for a fake out, because you're guaranteed to be asleep for one turn, and just a little bit of damage. Pretty pathetic amount of damage, but that's kind of what fake out is for. And we will go ahead and just throw ourselves some ordinary Pokeballs, because we don't have Great Balls yet, so I guess ordinary Pokeballs it is. Cottonat. I do wonder if it will become a Grass Fairy, like a Whimsicott. That's my first thought. It's kind of what I'm comparing it to in the back of my mind. Cottonat is actually a plant. It evolved to resemble a bug in order to blend in and avoid becoming prey. Please do not be Grass Bug. Please do not be Grass Bug. Please don't be Grass Bug. What do we want to call you? I immediately thought of Floof. Very simple name. You're just Floof. That's all you are. He's a fluffy cotton boy. Okay. Okay. Oh, and I'm poisoned. I'm going back to heal the poison, and we'll take a look at him. Alright, we have ourselves... Right, I kind of want to take Dolly back out, actually, in place of Vineb, now that we are not fighting a Water-type gym. Raccoona is still interesting to me, especially as we could probably get it evolved now. It might be more valuable to have than Greginold. I still feel like I need Fairy-type coverage yet. Maybe once this becomes a Persian, it'll be more interesting. But for now, let's have a look at Cottonat. Cottonat is pure grass. Okay, better than Grass Bug, but still grass. Neutral nature, physical attacker, interesting, with Chlorophyll. Not super fast, nothing too crazy. Tackle, Supersonic, Mega Drain, and Poison Powder. Nothing too crazy at that level. I am going to slap Raccoona on the team, actually, and we're going to give it the EXP share. While I'm at it, Dig on you and on Titan seems pretty smart, actually. It would be way better than Tackle, that's for sure, to have some nice, powerful stab ground type coverage. Better than Mud Slap, after all. I don't love Dig because it's a 2-turn move, and there's always the fear in the back of my mind that they're going to use, like, Magnitude or Earthquake, but I mean, Rock Ground type coverage is really good coverage. I don't mind having it on some things. I'm fine with getting rid of Harden. Can you believe it? I don't think we're gonna need Harden. I do think getting this thing evolved should be more of a priority for me, though. I do think this is, like, the time when I can actually get some good use out of the Pokemon. So we will try and make sure that Titan is nice and usable. All right, let's go back to continuing though. I'm gonna lead with Dolly. Okay, I do kind of want to drop down the middle to see if there's anything changed with the daycare. And I want to also see what else we could have got instead of the Venonat. Ooh, we could have had the Nidoran. Okay, okay. That would have been interesting. That would have been interesting to know how it evolves. And it wouldn't have been a grass type. Ooh. Oh, I'm actually so mad that I didn't get this, because I'm so tired of Sandshrew being garbage. I like Sandshrew, but man, its level up moveset as a Sandshrew as a ground type is garbage. As a grass type, it would have been more interesting. Again, I don't really want a grass type per se, but Sandshrew would have been more interesting than the Venonat as far as I'm concerned. I don't have anything against Venonat as such. It might evolve into something fantastic. I just like Sandshrew. Item? No? Can I get into a daycare from behind? No? Okay. Oh, there's no more grass on the route. I maybe should have stayed up there for a moment. But let's check out the daycare and see if we have anything happening over here. And the daycare lady, we can raise Pokemon for you. Would you like us to raise one? No. Okay. So we're not going to get any eggs given to us here for free. No freebie handy good outs. Freebie handies, well, that's a whole different thing. I'm the daycare man. I help take care of the precious Pokemon and trainers. Okay, yeah, it doesn't seem like they give anything in particular. I am curious what else we can find here, so I'm going to run around just for a moment. Oh! Oh! The little bugs that look like goblin heads. The eggs are cute. Okay, interesting, interesting. I never did go up to Route 25 and see everything that was up there, either. That's fine. We don't need to see absolutely everything. Oh, we also could have Monarchoff here. Okay, so a lot of grass types here, actually. So it probably was pretty likely I would get a grass type regardless. So I don't feel as bad about the Venonat now that I know what's here. Oh! Oh! The Farfetch'd with the biggest carrot. The biggest carrot. What an impressive carrot you've got there, sir. Farvested. What a silly name. What a silly name. Farvest like harvest with far-fetched. Why does it still have the D at the end? If it's got the far from far-fetched, why does it still have the D? Okay, okay. Grass type far-fetched as well. Yeah, a lot of grass types here. Okay, okay. Pretty interesting. I think that is where we're going to wrap up this episode. So, next episode, we will start making our way down to Vermilion City and start getting on board of the SS Anne, I imagine. Or we might run right to where the Snorlax is and Diglett Cave and that stuff. We will see. But for right now, if you guys have enjoyed this episode, leave a like down below, hit that subscribe button, and without further ado, bye!